I remember the first time I went to see him down at a gallery in Pioneer Square. I think it was Our Own Damn Gallery. Was that the
Mm,
show?
I think so. I'm not sure if I was actually at that show, but describe that show and I can't imagine not being at it. But
Yeah, I can't imagine you not being at any show, but
right, right. I
this one
am
in
every
particular,
no.
yeah, I think I think IE played or the radios. Unfortunately, my memory's finally getting bad. As I joked with Brian earlier, I said generally my memory's pretty good because not only was I 5 years older than most people, but I was generally a little more sober. So my recollection of some of these details. But the one thing I do remember, of course, is like all of a sudden there's this band playing out front. It's got a friend Chris Utting in it, and Duff is playing drums initially, and Kim Warnick from the Fastbacks is playing bass. And I was just flabbergasted. I'd seen a lot of local bands, but to see a band that really kind of had like a stage show, and John would, the singer would shimmy and shake and throw his microphone around and spin it around in the air and all that. That was pretty impressive. And not only that, to see a band that kind of had a regular kind of singer. Um, with punk, it was like all things go, and to see somebody who kind of had some chops was kind of interesting. And so I was really impressed. They had a great energy, and they did breakneck pace punk rock medley of "Why Don't We Do It in the Road" by and "Hey Jude." And so they kind of struck me more like Generation X. They were kind of positive and they weren't really turning their back on the old bands, and they just really had a lot of charisma and energy. So that was my first exposure to Living. I don't know if that was their first show or